And one of the big questions for the Hendersonville City Council after Helene is how future floods could affect future development.
With multiple housing projects in the city and more on the way, Council is looking into how it can prevent flood damage for years to come. News 13's Ed DiOrio digs deeper into how that's happening.
What you see around me is just one example in Hendersonville of what flood damage can do. That's what caused Hendersonville City Council to want to become more informed about the importance of floodplains and the possibility of strengthening its ordinance around it. That way, for any developers that come into the city in the near future, have less of a chance of things ending up like this.
We need to better educate ourselves on what is safe development.
That's where Hendersonville Floodplain Administrator Michael Huffman stepped in.
There's a lot of information around floodplain development.
He recently presented to council how new floodplains could help.
New development and redevelopment are better protected from future flooding events. It wouldn't say, well, you used to be able to build here, now you can't build here. It would just change the requirements for the buildings that were going to be in those locations.
The aftermath of Helene left the city in need for as many development projects as it can get.
Sales taxes are going to be lower because we have less tourists to the area, less people spending money.
Not to mention, changes are overdue.
Our floodplain maps are outdated. The last time those were updated was 2015.
Another reason council is prioritizing the issue is the impact on residents and their coverage.
We want folks who do live in lower lying areas to be able to afford flood insurance and to be able to cover their properties.
Us changing our regulations would not impact people's ability to obtain federal flood insurance.
However, Hensley wouldn't be surprised if it takes months for council to make any changes.
Are we going to make knee-jerk reactions, like that kind of thing? No, I don't think so, because I think we're trying to make the best decision that's going to benefit our community the best.
We would only make those modifications based on recommendations and new maps that are produced by FEMA and the state of North Carolina.
FEMA is working on new floodplain maps for Hendersonville. However, those are not expected to be ready until fall of this year. In Hendersonville, Ed DiOrio, News 13.